Welcome back inside Bryant-Denny Stadium to the Advantage Center studio. I'm Roger Hoover. Now pleased to be joined by the quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide, Jalen Milroe. Jalen, it is the first week of fall camp. Roll Tide. How good does it feel to be back with your teammates?
It's awesome because now we're finally here. You know, the offseason is so long. You don't have a shot clock. So we're on our timing. We always try to separate the offseason into 4 stages. Number 1, fourth quarter program. Then branching out into spring ball, summer 1, summer 2. And July is always the hardest. He's so anxious to get the season going. So we're finally here. So we're super excited. And, we're just, super just passionate about each other. And we're just trying to improve.
I know going back to last year, you've loved your interviews with us here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network, but, you've had a lot of media exposure recently, whether it was the celebrity softball game or Rickwood Field a few weeks ago. Tell us about your trip to New York that you've had. The college football video game. Has that part of the summer been fun for you?
It's been awesome, especially because football is a beautiful vehicle to allow you to meet a lot of great people and also put you in position to do a lot of things that you didn't see prior to being in this field of college sports. And so it's been awesome. It's been a great transition as far as spring ball to now summer. And one thing that's most important is that, I'm able to be an ambassador for University of Alabama, just speak positive about our program, our university, and it's been awesome, And then especially, now when we just get closer to the season, is that we're just super excited because of just, everything that's been going on.
Speaking of the video game real quick, I know I've won a lot of games with Alabama with you making some nice plays at quarterback. Have you been hearing from a lot of friends and family or classmates sending you screenshots or videos being like, hey, you just did this against Tennessee, LSU, stuff like that?
It's been awesome to have a game come out. A lot of people were waiting on the game to finally come out. So now to have it has been awesome. It's just been great to, this is something that us as players, we get to hang out and just play the game now. It's another opportunity just to build a relationship all together. So we try to use that as much as possible to play the game. And it's been fun. It's been fun to have that. And, it's been pretty cool.
Really cool to see. But I know you're focused now on the field football. How do you guys build on everything you learned in the spring, getting to know Coach DeBoer and the new system that's in place? How do you build on that these first few weeks of camp?
Separating into short-term goals and long-term goals. I think that's very important. And with those goals, you can now make bullet points between those and that you can try to achieve. And that's something that, we try to have as a group. Coach DeBoer talks about relentless pursuit to continuous improvement. And so once you have that mind made up in that sense, you can honestly just keep building and keep on improving. And that's very important. Players that we have on the team are player-led. A lot of guys that are buying into the program. One thing, that I love to mention is that, you can go on to any of our players, no matter the string that they are, and they should have the same mindset as someone that's starting in a sense of a team goal. We should all have the same goal as a team because we're locking arms. I use the analogy of a pencil. You have one pencil, you can break it easily. The more you pile them together, the more and more you have. I use that as a team's sake. Is that it's hard to beat a team. It's hard to get in between them, and that's how we should have lock arms between each other and just kind of just talk about the relentless pursuit to continuous improvement.
And how about the work the wide receiver room has done? Because there are some faces we saw in the spring or even going back to last fall, but there are so many new faces. Just how impressive is that group getting ready for the year?
Very impressive. You got to start with the leader in the room, which is Coach Shepard. He's going to put them in position to be successful. I'm super excited to have him here, just to have a firsthand experience with him this spring. And now just the relationship piece that he's built with that room is very, very awesome. And before you can demand critique anything out of a player, you got to build a relationship. And he's done that with that whole room. They all love him, respect him, and they're just, wanting to pull for him. But, each guy in that room is very special and they're very unique in their own way. We have a lot of great talent in the room, from veteran down to freshmen with experience and inexperience that, the biggest thing in that room is the confidence level. It's a very confident room. We have guys that's constantly just trying to get better. And like I mentioned, it's led from Coach Shep.
In just a couple of words, how would you describe this offense, what we're going to see this year?
Very explosive. Very explosive group. We talk about Big O. Everything we do is big. And it's not a one-dimensional team. We have a lot of elements to our game that we can use and utilize as a group. And so that's the most exciting thing. We're not one-dimensional.
We're really excited. Well, Jalen Milroe, thank you for joining us this first week of fall camp. We look forward to having you back in the studio. Hopefully a lot more coming up this fall. But thank you for your time. Roll Tide.
And thank you. Roll Tide.
There it is.